Hello friends, today we will talk about corona and ACE inhibitors and ARBs. Now, first of all, what are ACE inhibitors? These are antihypertensive drugs. It includes ramipril, enalapril. Now, ARB, that is angiotensin receptor blocker. It includes telmisartan and olmesartan. Now, there is concern that these drugs increase the risk of severity of coronavirus disease. Now, patients are on these drugs for various diseases like coronary artery disease, hypertension, and renal diseases. Withdrawal of these drugs can lead to adverse cardiovascular outcomes. So, before discussing the various studies, we will first go to some basics. Now, angiotensin converting enzyme 2 is an enzyme which is present on the outer surface of various cells like uh, on the pneumocyte of lungs, arteries, heart, etc. Now, this receptor is also a receptor for entry of coronavirus into lungs and lead to pathogenesis in the vessels, and it has a possible role in anosmia. Now we will first see this diagram. So first we see the left side of the diagram. So this rounded structure is a SARS-CoV-2 virus. It has spike protein on its outer surface, which attaches to the ACE2 receptor present on the outer membrane of the cell, by which it gets internalized into the cell. Now, when it enters the cell, it replicates and it leads to pathogenesis. Now we will see the another part of story on the right side of the diagram. This shows the RAS pathway. Now RAS pathway, as you know, it is leads to hypertension, and this RAS pathway is also activated in sepsis or infection, which leads to formation of angiotensin 1. Now angiotensin 1 is converted to angiotensin 2 by ACE enzyme, and this angiotensin 2 binds to angiotensin 2 receptor, which leads to acute lung injury, myocardial remodeling, vasoconstriction. Now, from this discussion, it is clear that ACE, which is used in a RAS pathway, is different from the ACE2 receptor, which is used for attachment of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Now, another function of this ACE2 is conversion of angiotensin 2 to angiotensin 17 and angiotensin 1 to angiotensin 19. So, when this ACE2 converts these angiotensin 2 and angiotensin 1 to another metabolites, uh, it decreases this acute lung injury and vasoconstriction, leading to vasodilatation. So, in one part, ACE inhibitors which block conversion of angiotensin 1 to angiotensin 2, or ARBs, this decrease the sepsis or lead to decreased injury. However, in another preclinical studies, these ACE inhibitors and ARBs lead to increased number of these ACE2 receptors. So people hypothesize that when these ACE2 receptor are increased, this can lead to increased attachment of the virus to the uh, cell membranes, and which lead to fulminant SARS-CoV-2. However, this ACE2 converts these metabolites to less vasoconstricting particles, so that is a good thing. So there are two things. ACE inhibitors and ARBs have good thing that they prevent vasoconstriction, and the bad thing is they increase ACE2 receptor, which can lead to increased infection from SARS-CoV-2. So for this conflict, the data was analyzed whether these ACE inhibitors or ARBs lead to increased comorbidity in SARS-CoV-2 infection or not. So a review of 11 observational studies was done from China, Italy, UK, US, and all studies were done on COVID-19 patients, which were lab confirmed. After adjustment for confounders, history of ACE inhibitors or ARB use, that is ramipril, telmisartan, etc., their use was not associated with increased COVID severity. And these studies, they didn't address whether to initiate these drugs or not. But the patients who were they were on ACE inhibitor ARB from previous disease, they do not have any increased severity, and this was published by WHO. And it is another study which was published in Circulation Research in April which showed that the they analyzed the death among the patient, hypertensive patient, and they showed that death rate was 3.7% in patients who were taking ACE inhibitors or ARB, and it was 9.8% in patients who were not taking these drugs. So this studies also shows that ACE inhibitor and ARBs are preventive in COVID-19 disease. So in conclusion, withdrawal of ACE inhibitors or ARBs in patients may lead to clinical instability, especially in heart failure and MI patient. And until further studies are available, ACE inhibitor or ARBs should be continued in COVID-19 patient. Thanks.